Hello, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Paradise Rolls Out of the Abyss. Well, coffee check.
Mine's only half full.
Yeah, mine's not enough either.
I'm gonna need to make more coffee.
Well, at least we know we've got an optimist over here.
Yeah.
You're half full over there.
Oh, yeah.
I like it,
Yeah.
You're gonna lose that real quick and out of the abyss, son.
it's like really,
Yeah, it's
really
empty.
empty.
What would I be if I have a full cup of coffee and I say it's not enough?
Sleepy. That's what you would be.
Yeah. You went to sleep at 5 a.m., I think.
Like literally 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
5 hours ago.
You got a nice little nap.
I did get a nap. Power nap.
I woke you up in the very start of your REM cycle.
It's terrible.
Well, it's been a little bit, but we are back, and we have a very quick recap. And then we're going to get right into it, see what the adventures are going to do, and yeah, so last time in Out of the Abyss, the adventurers woke up in the deep gnome city of Blingdenstone and went off to go pursue a quest for Jimjar. Jimjar owed Jergnome, who's like the... I don't remember the name. Jergnome's stuck, so that's what he is now. I thought he was like Draxter or something like that.
Jergnome is better.
Jergnome is there. Yeah, so Jimjar owed Jergnome a house due to his excessive amount of betting, and yeah, so the adventurers were like, you know, if you're not going to be incarcerated due to this house, we can just go help you. Like, we'll just go get the house, like, help you clear out the house. So, as we kind of described last time, that the deep gnomes are pushing out in like layers to reclaim the remainder of the city, and there's demons and slime and ooze and all this type of nasty shit all over. So the adventurers went in to the house that Jergnome was like, that's my fucking house, get me that house. They went in. They from the outside killed off all of the gelatinous cubes really quickly, and then went inside and down the stairs to find two chasm demons. And with some quick thinking and crafty spell work, they dispatched both of the demons.
That was a really good plan.
That was,
like,
yeah.
thinking back on it, like we did. That was
very
really
tactical.
Like, yeah, for once we actually like strategized something, and it turned out well.
And you passed your saving throws.
Yeah.
There's also that.
The adventurers almost died. They met the DC for literally everyone would have passed out, and the chasm demon would have just one-shot all of them. But they made it, they killed it, and yeah, so that is where we left off. The adventurers had just finished killing the chasm demon after finishing up their battle. So yeah, that is where that is where we are. What are you doing?
We just finished our battle.
You just finished your battle.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I guess we would probably be on our way to the Jergnome, as he contracted. I'm going to stop by Remy and just thank him for the information.
Remy.
I forgot about Remy.
Nice little Remy. Yep. So you guys are just gonna head straight out? Taking.
Oh no, I guess
No,
we
we're
should
gonna
fucking
look.
loot.
Yeah, let's loot this.
I thought we already did, but
Okay, so like, y'all, we have forgotten to loot so many places.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
yeah.
Loot. We're looting this. I'm gonna look around this basement for anything of value.
I'd like to loot the room.
We played Munchkin the other day, so loot the room. Yeah. Okay. Well, you will give me an investigation check for the basement.
Both of us.
Yeah, you can both.
6. Oh shit. Tired.
4.
4. Well, down here you find barrels and boxes that have they're like kind of rotted, kind of, like you can see through them. They're like cut open. Obviously, some spots have been mauled by chasm demons, and otherwise it's like rotten foods, rotten mushrooms, and rags that have been just left to the ages.
Gross.
Anything on the chasm demons themselves?
You can retrieve some arrows.
Yeah.
I think you shot a couple. I don't think you needed many. You freaking hit like a truck.
I think I shot like 7 or 8.
Yeah, take 3 back.
Cool.
Yeah, down here, not much.
Cool.
A little bit of an ambush type of thing going.
Okay. Cool. I guess I want to go upstairs then.
Okay.
Check out that floor, because I think that's the only floor.
Yeah, it's the only
Right,
floor.
so-
It's the basement and then the actual like floor. So
We searched the cubby. I remember that.
the cubby,
Which cubby?
like around the back,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you did.
And the kitchen area, the kitchen cubby.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for food, remember?
Yeah.
For cheese.
Yep. That's right.
Roll me. What would be a memory check? Yeah. Roll me a memory check.
History?
Yeah, do a history check.
I like adding memory as like its own thing.
I think it was
18.
18. With that, you get a DM help. You covered something last time.
Shit. It's been like 2 weeks since we played.
No, that's not fair. It's been like an hour for Jorrin.
You covered something that had a thing inside of it.
Oh,
Was
I
big
covered a
hard.
hole?
Yep.
An extra dimension?
Oh yeah, that extra dimensional hole that the
Yeah.
Yep.
pudding came out of, right?
Yeah, are we going to go in the dimension?
I don't know, but we
I
should.
guess I
look
got my
in.
chain, my handy dandy chain.
I guess so. Yeah, and I don't know, like maybe Globagool can take the other end of the chain and just kind of like it up to get you out.
Good luck getting it out.
No, to get him out. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, damage
Whatever.
my chain.
He'll eat it. He'll eat
Attached to that thing.
That is the one thing that I will do to help you because it didn't seem like you were gonna look for it,
Yeah,
which is something I think that you should at least have to either use or sell. Yeah. So how are you gonna actually like look at it, go inside of it?
So,
What we should do, Jordan, is we should find some place to wrap the chain, like a column or something heavy, and then you can like
I'm going to try to peel it like a sticker.
like the Acme black hole.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
grab it, and just slap it on the wall.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Peel
So
it
you just start picking it up.
If it's physically possible.
Yeah. You like pick it up and. You can,
And then there's floor underneath.
yeah, it's just the floor.
Can you like roll it up and we can like store it like a scroll?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah.
Or okay, when I pick it up like that, does it shrink down to like?
You like pick it up and you like if you're like lifting a sticker, right? You're like picking it up like this,
Uh-huh.
and that works. That's fine. But if you like pull it back, then it's gonna stick back. It's almost like gonna stick back like as you bring it down. You can't like roll it.
Okay, but can I like pick it up like a rug? And just...
No,
No. Okay.
I don't think so.
So you can pick part of it up.
You could fold it. You could. I don't know. Fuck with it. Do something.
Can I wear it?
Can you wear it?
Well, you can't take it off entirely.
Well,
What if I go to the other side and I like try to peel that side? Because theoretically, if you can peel one half,
Yeah.
then theoretically I could peel the other half, and then maybe like it would come up.
yeah.
Yeah, you can pick it up
Okay.
on the other side.
Does it separate from the floor at all? Like
Yeah.
fully? I mean.
Yeah.
So now we just have this like extra dimensional
Yeah.
space that we're holding between us.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you have a back, we could make our own bag of holding. Line the backpack with it.
Oh my god! What if we
I
did?
don't know. Probably limiting its usefulness, but
I don't care. It's not useful here right now. Like we're like now what? Okay. I got it. So there was a tarp, right, that he threw over it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we should do. We should lay out the tarp, and then we're gonna put it on top of the tarp, and then we're gonna fold the tarp up,
Okay.
and then create like a sack with it.
okay. Yeah.
We've got the rope. I can weave some rope.
And then
in it,
if we need to, we
like
can always peel it off again, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you know, like the dice bags that like fold out and you like fold up and
Kind of like this one.
Kind of like that one, but it
Or
actually like
it's like-
folds out to be flat.
Oh,
right? Like,
okay,
they
yeah.
have them that do
Yeah.
that, and then you fold it up, and it's like a drawstring at the top. So I want to make that. So
Okay.
that's what we should make.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking like the
Oh, like
the hobo like
yeah.
on a stick. I don't think
Oh, on a stick.
Rucksack?
I have a
Is that what it
name,
is?
but
No, rucksack is like an actual backpack,
Yeah.
but like no, it is an actual name.
yeah,
God, I wish we had people in the chat to tell
Yeah, I
us.
here Google's in chat.
Like it's the one where you would get your blanket and wrap it on and put on a stick when you're threatening to run away from home.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that thing. I think it is probably like referred to as a hobo sack or something.
Bindle?
The old
Yeah,
the
bindle.
old time
A
version.
bindle.
Bindle, yep.
Huh.
The old time version of a shopping cart.
Okay. All right. Cool. I mean, we could make a bindle too. I just, on a stick. Like then we have to hold a stick and like then it like
Yeah.
fall like. I think like a drawstring, and then we can like use the drawstrings as straps or something.
I'm gonna just take a look and see.
I don't have any string.
I mean, rope. Like it's big. It's gonna be rope. We have rope. Right.
I have 10 feet of rope
I
that I use for a spell.
I have leather armor. Can we like rip it apart?
Is there shoes?
Oh, is there rope in this house or like sheets on a
Or
bed? We
like
could like strip
An
sheets
extra
and,
large
like,
corset?
Yeah. Ooh, we could take the boning out of it and
Yeah.
like
The
do something with
strings?
that.
and
Yeah. Oh, the strings. You're
Yeah.
right. The strings. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's look for rope.
Real
look for a
quick.
corset.
Real quick. I just want to remind you that this hole, like this rug, is a 5. Like it fills a 5 foot square.
Okay.
So it might be a little weird.
Oh, it will be a very big sack.
Yeah.
If we put it on a stick, we could just stick it in Globagool.
Just have him hold it. What if we just stuck it on the back of one of our cloaks and just like wore it like a
See,
cloak?
that's what I was trying to do
Yeah.
at first. I was like, can I wear it?
Or just like wear the tarp as a cloak.
Yeah.
Or like a
You
sheet
okay?
or something.
Okay,
That
so
would be cool if I could wear it because I can go invisible and then I could just go into like another dimension.
We
type
could, like,
that
you could, like-
is not how it works.
Oh.
You do have to put it on the ground, like flatten it out on the ground for it to make the space.
Okay.
And if you go into it, you cannot breathe.
So what I was thinking is if you could have it on your back, you could just like back into somebody and put them in it and then suffocate
You know,
there.
Can I put it on the
whatever.
ground real quick?
Uh-huh.
I'm going in.
But you can't breathe in there.
I don't know that yet, but
He doesn't know that yet.
Do I know that yet?
You don't know that yet.
I'll
You didn't
tug.
identify it or do any like.
Oh shit. Do I even have? I do have identify in this campaign.
all you did was you tossed something into it and noticed that it was really like weirdly deep.
Yeah.
And you saw
I'll tug on the string or climb when I need to, or tug on the chain or climb.
This seems like
Yeah.
a very bad idea. We don't know where this goes. What if you can't just tug on it?
I'm gonna put my hand in.
Okay, put your hand in.
And I'm gonna take my right hand out.
Yeah.
Put my right hand in.
Yeah.
Just shake it off.
Shake it off.
Yeah, you do it. You do the hokey pokey in there.
Okay.
There's no difference in feeling or anything. It's just weird putting your hand through the ground.
Chain to a column, if there's one,
I mean,
or
you're
the
crafty.
staircase.
You're crafty. You figure something out.
Okay. And it's gonna be really weird, like crawling from the ground into like a pit. But
Are you holding on?
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
holding
chain?
on to the all the slack.
Okay.
I'm giving myself like 15 feet of slack, and I'm like loosening it to go down.
Okay.
Like-
So you're like up against the edge.
Yeah.
There's a definitive wall that you can feel.
Okay.
So you could
I can put
rappel down
Oh. Sorry.
with your feet against the wall.
Okay.
Um,
So getting in there. Obviously can't breathe.
you have like it's like you're ridiculously high up in super high altitude, and the oxygen is excessively thin. You figure you have 10 minutes till you pass out.
Oh, that's more than I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Sweet.
I had like 3 minutes.
I was thinking like 2.
Yeah, no, it's not your breath. You still like it's I don't know how I would even describe it. It's like you opened up the hole and it only gets as much air as it can fit inside of it when you open it initially.
Okay, so do I see any objects in here?
I think you do. You see a stick that you threw. It was a stick, or it was something.
Pebble, I think.
Yeah, you see the thing that you threw in, and
cool.
you. That's not the right one. This one. You find 3 gold, 7 silver, and 14 kappas.
Cool.
And otherwise, once you're on the ground, how tall are you?
Like 5'5",
It's
5'3",
10. It's
5'2".
it's almost twice your height.
Okay. Well, cool. I will climb up.
And then it's like a pretty big space.
Because that's all that I find. There's nothing else interesting in here.
There's nothing else interesting in there.
It's a 5x5 space? Or 5x10?
Like a 5x10 column.
Yeah, it's like a cylindrical. You're in a beaker, 10 feet deep, and then it's a
It's not super huge.
5-foot diameter.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Beaker dwarf.
Let me make sure about that too. Just click on this. It might be a little bigger.
And a dang haircut.
Show more.
I do, but you can have it.
No, I'm gonna make another pot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you want to top off?
Yes, please.
It's like dribbles. Right now.
Okay, so it just says it unfolds into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter. You can use an action to unfold the portable hole, place it up against a solid surface, whereupon it creates a 10-foot deep hole. So I'm gonna say it's 6 feet diameter by 10 feet deep. You gotta stop kicking the table.
This is a weird shaped table, to be fair.
It is. It's not as weird as the other one. With the humongous legs. So it's 6 foot diameter, 10 feet deep. It's pretty freaking large.
I want to identify it.
Okay. Yeah. You know that it's...
I want to see if we can take it with us, if I can figure out how to do it.
Okay, in case you couldn't hear,
I have no idea if I could be here.
Zarlow is going to take a look. He's going to use Identify to see what's going on with this thing. He and when you do, you notice that the portable hole, it is actually go ahead and give me just like a I don't know, investigation check on it.
Damn it. 13.
That's enough. You like, with your background being like a healer and stuff, you probably had to come across like some wealthy people. Noticed really fine cloths. This is a like black silk fabric.
Huh.
And with your Identify spell, you notice that like it is able to be folded into the size of a handkerchief.
Oh, okay.
And when you do so, there's like everything inside of it is there.
Sweet.
And you can put people or creatures in it when it's a hole, but they can try and contest it to get out.
Right.
And they'll just pop right out.
And air is limited in there.
Yes, air is very limited.
I'm gonna turn to Glabagool and say, "Hey, Glab, do you breathe?
Breathe.
Do you need air to survive?"
I don't think so.
We could put him in here and carry him, and we'll be dragged down.
That's ingenious. You can just throw a freaking gelatinous cube out whenever you want.
It's like a Pokeball.
Cube attack! Go!
I don't think. Let me see if it says anything about like can things hear from inside of it. Let's check. Okay, on a successful check, the creature forces its way out and appears within 5 feet of the hole, or the creature carrying it. A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive up to 10 minutes, after which time it begins to suffocate.
So
like-
let's take a look at my rope trick.
Okay.
feel
It's the
like-
same concept.
I feel like this is a piece of information that you should be able to know, but I feel like it's also a piece that you should work a little harder to find out.
Sure. No, that's fair.
Toss me an Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana!
Well, and oh, that's really good. 21.
Okay. So you kind of like sit there, you're identifying it, you start thinking about this, like this idea of it, and you think about it for a second, you realize if you come across any other sort of extra dimensional space, if you place the portable hole inside of it, both will be destroyed.
Right. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so I think I would also know this because of what I'm referring to as my renown ability, taking the wording from yours, where I can create that extra dimensional space for us to be in.
Right.
So I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
I will also say, I think I said that has to be part of rope trick.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we combine
Yeah. So
forces. So I basically enhance his rope trick to be
awesome.
awesome. Okay, cool. I like it.
Maybe I didn't think about the fact that you'd get an extra dimensional hole, or portable hole is what it's called.
Okay.
I mean, it's big enough to like chill in, kind of, right?
Without air, though, I mean, that's kind of the difference.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right?
Good
Like,
point. Yeah.
With rope trick, we're not without air.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, is like right before we hop into rope trick, like for the night to be, you know, extra dimensionally for the night, because that's how I can enhance yours.
Okay, you can make it last longer.
I can make it last longer. I can have like I think a room that I design in it or something like that.
Yeah, you turn rope trick into your mind space.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So then like I would lay out this hole in front of where we are so that people would like fall in if they came over to investigate like the corner that we disappear in or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we can't take it in. And then when we pop out, I'll just fold it up and then we go.
Okay.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
So rope trick does say that creatures can see out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we probably can too. So I envision it like you do rope trick like on a wall, and we basically like step into the wall into this extra dimensional space. Or something.
Gotta
just
be
floating.
Yeah.
Oh, it floats up above.
Yeah, I touch a rope and one end goes up, and then that's why I made a 10 foot and a 20-foot rope.
Okay,
That
so it
way
could be
we could
far.
do like immediately or like a little
Okay.
farther.
Okay.
I mean, if I had a 100-foot rope,
It's like a floating gazebo.
well, up to 60 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
and people can't see it.
Right.
And they can't see us there.
Correct.
Okay.
And the rope can be pulled up to make it disappear.
Sweet. But I would just put the hole at the bottom of the rope to lure people in. That would be cool.
So now-
Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to fold it up now that I know how.
Okay. Yeah, so you get
Put it
this
in the pocket.
cool little handkerchief size,
Yeah.
sweet little black silk
Yeah,
fabric.
yeah, like a pocket square.
I'm fancy.
Well, got me some silk. I've been watching this TikTok of this this girl who like she has one of those like Renaissance paintings, but like the mouth is cut out, and it's just so funny. And so it's like she always stitches with like when somebody says something that could be dirty, and she goes, "'Tis what she proclaimed," and it's the best thing ever. Oh, she's so funny. I gotta find that and find what her handle is or whatever they call it. I don't know what is TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we've
We
got
should
this
have called it a face.
face.
Like the clock face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt they did.
No.
Yeah, okay, cool. So take that. I'm gonna take the stairs with me too, because apparently you can just take furnishings now.
What are you
We
talking?
took that robe, or that rug.
Oh, you're
Take
trying to
furnishings.
dismantle the stairs.
Upon banging on it, the stairs crumble.
Really?
If you hit them if you're actually like hitting them at all, yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Wait, there's like tiny stairs to get like up into like the little spot because for nibbling need little. It's almost like a little like.
I don't want to ruin Jergnome's house.
Well, then don't do it. Jergnome's gonna need to get some spellcasters in there to fix this bitch up.
We're just gonna pretend that it was the demons that did
Okay.
that, and just, you know, because they would have destroyed it anyway, trying to climb up those stairs to get to it. If we would have run, they would have destroyed the stairs coming up. So we actually probably would have been fine if we would have run.
No. Except they can fly. And they have climbing speeds.
I mean,
And they're scary.
fine, DM.
And they'll poke your butt with their nasty beak.
Oh yeah, nasty beak.
I guess you have webs, but who knows? Okay.
Yeah.
You looking around anywhere else?
Oh,
Okay, there
I
was
guess we
like
should.
a bedroom, kitchen area, another bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and office or dining room. Or, no, it was
It's
dining
like
room.
the spot in the back that you already checked, and then the room with the stairs going down, and then you had the one room you already checked that was like right in through the front door,
Yeah,
and then that little hallway,
Yeah.
and then there's one more room I think.
Okay, we'll go to that one more room.
Okay.
Take a look around. What do I see?
You see a very fucked up bed. Just
Oh yeah, I took the sheet off of it.
Yeah, it looks like a gelatinous cube had been in this room for a little too long and really melted the shit out of everything.
Yeah, was there anything in the gelatinous cube bodies?
Not really.
Okay.
It was all like kind of this shit.
The shit, that shit, Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yep. And I guess like as you guys are looking around and you're trying to like find stuff, and Jim Jar obviously knows what you're trying to do. He's like you're probably not gonna find much. We're lucky to have found that thing. This place has been abandoned for so long. It's just been the site of many attacks. This is like where raiding parties go, because we had lots of cool stuff, but there's probably not much left.
Well, it never hurts to check. Just like that pocket square he's got.
Yeah, I can't believe that was left, or maybe they used it to do something. I don't know.
For all we know, this thing did not exist.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see nothing.
Uh-uh.
We only said we'd give them the house, not the things inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was what my bet was.
There you go. All right. Well, let's head back.
Agreed.
You wanted to stop to see your mouse friend.
I do.
We still have some cheese left, so
Yeah.
we can tempt your mouse friend to come with us. I mean, you can thank your mouse friend.
Yeah. I'll tempt him to come with us. We're just collecting people, so might
We
as well.
are.
That's true. You have been.
Been jealous of my stool on top of my head. You know, you
Yes.
can have a Remy on top of yours.
Teach me how to cook.
Pull your hair because it's too long. Just kidding. Get coffee. It's done. Shoot down.
Remy, I'll just use your beard.
Right?
This way, idiot. This way, stupid.
It's so cute.
Instead of making me do things, he makes me talk.
He just like peeks through the beard. Just like food.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna go outside and try and find Remy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too difficult. You remember exactly where he passed out after obtaining the cheese for his horde of rat family. And he's still just laying there because it's been 15 minutes since you went in. And he's still just...
Food coma.
Yeah, he's still afraid of the demons, too. Like, because remember, he went in and he saw them.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
he took the fuck off as fast as he could.
And be like, well, Remy. Well, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Remy, we have slain the demons. Now, are you staying here or are you coming along with?
Coming along with? Where?
To the next place, I don't know. Adventure. You don't have to, I understand you have a family. Figured I'd just give you the offer.
I rolled a 2 on a D100 to decide if he had a family or if he was just part of the pack. He's just part of the pack, man. Is there cheese?
I'm sure for now there is cheese. We'll see what we find along the way. You never know what you might find. You ever heard of the surface?
No?
We're trying to get up above. Ever heard of grass, trees, sunshine?
Oh, back in the day. Ancestors used to tell us about this. No? Sounds kind of scary.
I'm sure it is. But Not as scary as down here, I tell you that.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Attaboy. I'm just gonna stick a piece of cheese in my beard.
Are you like looking at him like come up to my beard?
Yeah.
He's gonna go up your just climb up your pant leg and up your chest, and he's gonna go up and start nibbling on the cheese in your beard. How thick is your beard? Is it?
It's a dwarven beard.
So you've got like Gimli beard.
Yeah. It's not as long.
But it's thick.
Yeah, it's like medium length for a dwarf.
Okay.
Medium short.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna
But
go
long
up.
for human.
Do you like open up a bag or like a spot for him to go chill in, or is he just gonna get on your shoulder?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, hey, you can hang out wherever you want. I have a bag here. Just don't hang out in the quivers.
Which one's the quiver?
This one and this one.
Okay.
You can hang out in the backpack. You can hang out on my shoulder. You can hang out in my head. Wherever you're comfortable.
He was gonna go across your shoulder and like behind your neck. He's gonna like inspect your backpack and like undo something, and then you just hear him like fall into your backpack. It's like a little. Thinking here's fine.
And don't eat all the cheese. In fact, I'm probably gonna box it up. Just if you eat all of it, we won't have some for later. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuffed.
Yeah.
I won't eat any right now.
Cool. If you need anything, I won't be able to talk to you all the time. If you need anything, just tug.
Tug. Okay.
Okay. Good night. I'll wake you when we get there. Okay, I'm gonna turn off Speak with Animals.
Okay, so
Almost
yeah,
said that, no.
you now have Remy, your little rat friend.
He's just. This is the episode of Jorrin becoming a hobo. Just the sack.
Cheese in the beard, rat in the bag.
That's funny. Cool. Let's go see Jergnome.
Let's go see Jergnome.
Okay.
Let's go see Jergnome. Jergnome.
You head back over to the main circle that you guys had passed out in the night before, and then follow your footsteps back over to where the outer wall was, where you initially kind of met Jergnome, and he's sitting up there yelling at people, telling them to do shit.
Like a boss.
He is the boss. Yep.
I'll wait for him to stop yelling.
Okay. Yeah, you see him over here.
Restock those quivers. Go over there and make sure that we get more swords up here. Where's our spellcasters? I've got a bone to pick with them.
And he turns around and he looks at you.
You waiting for me?
Aye.
You seem busy.
I'm always busy.
Well, hey.
And then you see the most difficult time getting down the stairs, where he hangs one foot off of the stair, and he has his mechanical foot on the top, and he flips it this way, and then lands on the step, brings it over, and that's his way of getting down.
I feel like I received a vial of oil somewhere.
I'm just like, oh, this is awkward.
Well, what's going on? Too much for you?
Yeah. You see, I died. I'm dead right now.
Are you being coy with me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So there was 2 chasm demons and 4, 5.
12 gelatinous cubes
Yeah, the cube things.
and a pudding thing.
Oh, there's a black one.
Oozy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
black
that's
jelly.
not much different than what I expected.
They're all taken care of.
Yeah, house is empty.
You cleaned up after him too?
No,
Okay.
that wasn't part of the contract.
No, that wasn't. I was excited that maybe you did. Okay. Well, and looks over at Jim Jar. I guess our debt is settled. Yeah. Welcome back, Jim Jar. Yeah, that was a bit much, but okay, yeah. Cool.
So now, about the surface.
The surface, yeah. That's above us.
Thanks for your help. We'll be going now. No, but what? Like, you have a trade route there?
Yeah, we do. It does occur on about a monthly basis. We have a small caravan that'll go up, sell and buy supplies, and interesting things. I guess interesting to whoever is the buyer, right? But anyway, yeah. Let's see. I figure about 3 days until the next caravan's ready to head out.
So we have a... How do you feel about coming together with other similar-minded folks that hate demons to exterminate them? Exterminate demon princes and demon lords. Become demon slayers.
Demon Slayer. I'm sure that we could be of assistance. We create some of the best siege weapons around. And we have our army of elementals out here.
You ever seen a 2-headed baboon demon?
I feel like you've had this conversation with him before.
I think we did.
I think you might be losing it. We talked about this like yesterday.
Okay.
But no, I have not. And yes, I had heard of it. And
Okay, then it doesn't scare you. That's all I wanted to know. I wanted to be very upfront with you about what I'm talking about.
but I mean, I understand that everyone is kind of at stake here, but how do you feel about killing a fuckload of drow?
I mean,
They're the ones responsible for all of this.
yes, I would love to get personal revenge on the drow too. However, I'm not sure that would be wise to put before the demons.
No, but maybe after.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Speaking of drow, I just heard tell from one of our scouting regiments that there were about 15 drow kind of blocking the path between here and the exit, the exfiltration point, if you will.
Is that where the trade route goes through?
Yes and no. It is, you see, there's many ways back in to the Underdark. It is on the way out, yes.
Okay.
They are definitely doing something It's a little past our comfort zone. We don't really like sending, more than just a few scouts out. But we have someone watching them to make sure that they don't grow in numbers or they're not trying to mount an attack on us.
Mm-hmm.
Have they attacked the caravan before?
No, they've never ventured out this far. Something must have spooked them or gained their interest out here to even make them come back to Blingden Stone.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it would be in our best interest to go and check that out. Mm-hmm. Make sure that the way out will be usable. If we have, if we want to go with the caravan, we have 3 days in which to do this.
Yeah.
We can go and clear it for them as more thanks for letting us ride along the caravan and get out.
Yeah. We could do that.
If you would be willing to exterminate the vermin, as you will. It seems like you're pretty adept at doing.
We've done it a few times now.
No slimy fuckers.
Remy, don't worry. He's not talking about you.
Who? Remy? I was talking about to Glabagool.
Glabagool, he's not talking about you.
Okay.
If you had to guess, how many houses do you have left to liberate before you've retaken the city?
Jesus, that's a question.
It's probably a lot given what we've seen of the city.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. They won't be able to help until really they retake the city. So I'm trying to get a time estimate if they take 2 houses a day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how long before they have the city back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he said they had their army, so. And siege weapons and elementals. I feel like they should be able to do this.
Yeah.
This is about 3,000 by 3,000 feet, this city. And you've got, this small circle.
Average house is probably 30.
Huh?
30, 35 feet an average house.
Yeah.
That's 900 and some odd square feet, right? 30
Yeah.
by 30.
Mm-hmm.
You can just figure there's a lot of houses left and the surrounding cavern network.
Mm. Yeah, they've got their work cut out for them for a while.
Yeah.
So it would be a really good
business.
idea to
3 to
help.
4 months.
Probably. But it would be great. It's right here. The coffee's right here, just so you know.
Sweet.
It would be really good to make sure that their trade routes are clear because they're going to be here for a while,
Yeah.
right? So
So
we
that
want
they
to
can
make
get
sure that they're
resupplied.
trade. Yep. Precisely.
Cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe we can get surface dwellers to come down. I doubt we'd be able to get surface dwellers to come down.
I doubt that. But maybe as we get closer, there are, communities like yours, not quite at the surface, but still would have a vested interest in not the downfall of down here.
Yeah.
But really, it's the Underdark. How much further down can it fall?
We could also just make everyone believe that the demons are summoned by the drow, because everyone hates the drow anyway. So
It's true.
we could just
We don't know that that's false.
blame them. Yeah.
It really could be. They they are quite against us. They kidnapped us. So who knows?
Okay, so what are you thinking?
So just point us in the direction. Well, we want to sleep first. I'm tired. That was a lot. As he said, we almost died. So
Well-
we need to sleep. We need to rest. We need to recoup, and then we'll go first thing in the after sleep.
Yes, after sleep. That's a good idea. Okay. Well, if you're gonna go out there, just be careful. I have heard that there are a few priests and priestesses out there
They fairly powerful spellcasters.
Okay. Great.
Um,
Do you know what deities they worship or they are in service of?
Deities. No, not really.
Okay.
I know that they like to pretend to help us and then destroy our entire livelihood and our lives and then come raid our village until there's nothing left.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck their deity.
Yeah.
Them, they're bitches.
Yes, their deities must be not good if they are behind that, so.
I know they take lots of slaves.
So what do you think
Definitely
about the
not
Durgar?
I mean, all my dealings with them in the past have been... They're very stand-up. They tell you what's on their mind, and they'll deal with the consequences.
But they take slaves.
Yes. Most people take slaves.
Well, you seemed like you had a problem with the drow for taking slaves.
Well, they take us as slaves.
Okay. I see.
I don't like that. I don't want us to be slaves.
I don't think anyone should be slaves. Especially today on Juneteenth.
You know, he's right.
Well, sometimes we need them. Haven't you seen the Underdark? I know you're not from around here. I can tell.
I've seen the Underdark.
Yes,
It is
well, we need them.
Quite dark.
We need help. Some people aren't willing to give it. We need to make them help us.
I completely disagree with that.
Well, agree to disagree then.
So if we told you we're not gonna go and take care of those drow, would you enslave us and force us to?
No, they're not bothering me.
Not yet.
They'll come. If they come in, we'll kill them.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna win this argument.
Yeah, no.
He's a bit dense.
Yeah. Seems it.
And he's very much used to it.
Okay, let's go sleep, and then we'll go and have a nice chat with those drow.
All right.
Roll me perception checks.
Woo! Me?
Either
24.
both of you.
16.
Either is good enough. You notice that there are no slaves around here. There's no slaves in the Langdon Stone. He just understands the need for it, and he he doesn't get where you guys are coming from.
Okay.
All he knows is he doesn't want Svirfniblin to be slaves,
Okay.
but he sees why others need them.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
This guy.
It was weird.
So weird. Alright. Where can we sleep?
Well, you've got the floor and where everyone slept, or I mean, there's like different tents and such, and then you can also probably just see if there's a table open at the tavern that you guys went to. The little, I think it was a brewery or something.
And sleep at the table? No, we're gonna sleep in the extra dimensional space. We'll just do that.
Okay.
Okay. Pull out my 10 feet of rope. Right in front of your gnome.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Take out my little pocket square. It's like right at the base of the rope. Like, all right then. Ding ding.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. Like, do we
Well,
actually have to
no.
climb the rope?
I'd pull you
Oh,
up.
okay.
Okay,
All right, Glab, hop in.
you're gonna
Glabby.
cast the spell then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll do it in tandem as he like.
We've never done it before. I'm like, you want me to do that?
I don't know how to do it. I think as you like cast it, I can just be like manipulate the as it develops or something.
And where'd you learn this?
You know, I just thought of it.
We'll try
Thought
it
it might be cool. I don't know.
Let's try it out.
Yeah.
If anything, would give Jergnome a like mind fuck.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So as he casts it, it'd be like, all right, I guess it's gonna be like a room with a couple beds.
All right. I need you to roll me a d20
Oh God.
for the first 5 minutes.
For the first 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it takes
It's a
like
20 it's like a
20-minute
20-minute
casting.
ritual.
I forgot.
Oh.
I forgot. All right. Oh. Add anything to it?
Stealth modifier.
Stealth modifier. Dang. Oh, hey, that's not bad at all. So that's going to be a 15.
Okay. I need to keep this. Where's a pencil?
Can't have mine. Just kidding.
Oh man.
Okay. So, Jorrin, the way that this whole thing is gonna work is like he's gonna be sitting here and he's gonna be doing this like spell, and at the end of it, you cast rope trick and it augments rope trick.
Okay.
Because it takes
But-
action, right?
At the end of the first 5 minutes, you feel in your bones this like sweep through you. And like kind of almost hear like a gong. It's like if someone hit a gong so hard next to you that you felt it. I'm sure you can kind of imagine that feeling. Yeah. Second 5 minutes.
Let's do another different dice. No. A stealth modifier still.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Same thing. You hear this and feel it. So you've got 10 minutes that have passed. Okay. Do just 2 more.
First one is another 6. Second one is an 8. Jesus.
So at the 15-minute mark, you're hearing a really loud from up where you came from. And then you hear
Okay.
like all this nasty sounds.
I'm gonna turn to Jordan and say, I don't think I'm doing this right.
I'm gonna look for a chasm demon.
Perception check. Advantage.
Oh fuck, am I accidentally summoning something?
That will be 20.
He said advantage.
Oh. That'll be a 20.
Yeah, so you look up back where you initially came from with those spikes, and you do see just like chasm demon. You see like 3 of them that have now impaled themselves on the spikes. You remember the spikes that are sitting there? Yeah.
Has he stopped casting yet? Have you stopped casting yet?
At this point, it's still the 15-minute marker, and you're looking
Still going.
up.
I'm gonna shove him and be
Get
like,
it.
interrupt him.
Should I make a concentration check? Because I'm gonna try to maintain concentration because I don't want there to be like an arcane explosion by just interrupting a ritual.
Yeah. This isn't just a ritual.
Okay.
This is like you can use your like you can use your body. You can still do stuff. But once started is unstoppable.
Well,
Oh, okay.
You are doing this for 20 minutes. As soon as you start thinking about it, you're literally forming your mind space. And you're bringing it into a existence where it can be actually like seen and touched and used.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like the balancing aspect is you will summon shit if you miss the DC.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's 5 different minutes of possibility, or 4 different times of possibility that.
And that's why 3 chasm demons showed up. And all right, so.
And you wouldn't have known that. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's something that you thought of this spell. You thought of this like idea like. We have no safety here. We have no place to like call home, and like that sucks. And so, yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna like. Jergnome's still right here, right? And he's still commanding about the quivers. Can I just take one of the fucking quivers? While everyone's distracted, I'm like, guys! And then take the quiver and just start using it.
Do you just say guys and then just start going, or do you like say guys and like watch them to see if they fall for it?
Fall for it. There's actually chasm demons. Like, you hear that? It's chasm demons.
Yeah, I mean, Jergnome looks up and he's like,
I mean,
They're gonna die.
it's gonna die.
yeah, they can't get through the spike. Like they made these spikes with magic specifically as a deterrent, and that is full on stopping.
I thought
power.
I was gonna have to fucking like take. Yeah.
No, you
start-
got super lucky that Zarlow was like, we'll do it here because this is the spot to do this and learn about it, because you could have had chasm demons out in the tunnels. You could have had anything. I, of course, wasn't ready for Zarlow to use it yet, so I don't have the table that I made.
Okay.
But there's any manner of like creatures that could be summoned to this.
Friendly too?
I assume that
You
that's
can
friendly too.
have friendly creatures, but they're very much just like creatures, demons, things like that from the Underdark, not like people.
Like
Not-
I can't.
Right.
They're like squirrels are not going to show up.
you could get squirrels, yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you can get like if you did this on the surface, sure, squirrels would show up.
Oh right,
But
but
you
down
wouldn't-
here. No.
You wouldn't get like Kuatoans walking up.
Right. Okay.
Like they would feel it, but it wouldn't be like this. Like I have to go here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When I say summon, like anything around that can hear this has to go.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
at some point you want to like cast it, try and figure out the radius of it, you can do that, but you don't know.
Okay.
All you know is that it like resonates from you at this point.
Okay.
But yeah, so for now, I don't want to mess up the fun of the actual fights that are going to happen over this. But yeah, this is also a way of me like bringing in something you want to use, and a way to like incorporate the random encounters that are supposed to be happening in the Underdark on a much more frequent basis. So yeah.
I like it. It's cool.
20 minutes goes. Jergnome doesn't give a fuck about what's going on out there. Anything else that might be summoned, like little oozes or anything, are kind of just dealt with by the...
Probably the elementals, right? They're just...
If there's elementals, or if there's just like... Because you know that there's a guard watching the ring of where everyone's at, so anything that comes up...
gets dealt with.
Yeah.
I am wondering now...
Oh shit! So things from the houses are probably gonna start leaving the houses.
Possibly. Does anyone seem to know that, like, see the connection between my casting this spell and the creatures coming?
No, because you're not like...
Okay.
You're not like doing anything. What you're basically like focusing intently on creating this mental image,
Okay.
and then
I just look like Lenora.
yeah, look like you're dropping the deuce. And yeah, so and then you just basically you're like the catalyst for it. You create the space that he's able to make the mind space in. Yeah. So at the end of 20 minutes, you cast rope trick. And you said 10 feet?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I have a rope that's 10 and a rope that's 20.
Okay.
I'm just at a 30. I can't tell.
Well, you go up into your normal rope trick, and Zarlow grabs on, and you pull him up. Wait, what time is it? And we'll hear the description of the mind space after these messages.
After these.
Take a, 10-minute break?
Yeah.
45 after.
Okay. Gonna wing it. Okay.
All right, and we're back. And Jorrin and Zarlow have officially entered into the altered rope trick, which is also the mind space of Zarlow. So go ahead and try and, give us a description.
Cool. So, my first question is, are there limitations on, like, colors, things
There's
like that?
no decorative limitation.
Cool.
It is your mind space. You can,
Alright.
anything you can think.
Cool.
It can be upside down. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, no, it's not going to be upside down. So this is what we've got going in here. It is a fairly, it's a room, very cozy. There is the walls are wooden, very reminiscent of like a tavern, like a really homey tavern. Can I have a fireplace?
Yep.
All right, there's a stone fireplace on one wall with like a really cool mantle. There are some like candelabras on the mantle and candles kind of all around. Above the mantle is a large oil painting of our adventuring party. And so we've got me, and I've got stool on my head and like waving at like the camera or the painter, and then Jorrin's next to me with a little rat on his shoulder, and Glabagool is kind of like hovering behind, and Jimjar's in front of Glabagool like. And Glabagool's got kind of a smile made out of like the whatever's floating inside of him. It like makes it look like a smile, smiley face. Do we have anything else that we've acquired? I don't think we do. So that's there, and there are 3 beds in there for the 3 of us. And let's see, there's a chandelier in the middle, but it's a very like simple candle chandelier that you'd see in like a tavern or whatever. So very like, welcoming, homey, comfortable, feels like the surface kind of deal.
Okay, cool. Do you have you gotten a station in mind or no?
What does that mean?
I told you could get like 2 stations, and since it's in your mind space,
Yeah.
you both will get proficiency with 1 of them or 2 of them or something.
Tool stations?
Something basically like that. Yeah, he creates something that is like a kitchen or like a chemistry station or something that, since it's his mind space, either of you like can claim proficiency over it because he can warp it to be exactly how it would work with your mind.
Okay.
And so, yeah. That was also another way to make it to where you could actually use the cooking stuff and like try and make the spicy bread and see if you like it.
Yeah.
And there are where's like, what's the sleeping arrangement?
Beds.
Beds, just where at?
So So it's one room, right? I'm limited to one room.
Yeah.
So I'm basically making a studio apartment. So we've got over by the fire. There's like a cauldron inside of it, and that's part of the cooking station, right? Because there will definitely be food stations. So I'm envisioning like fireplace here, and then we've got like a row of counter space with all the like food stuff on this wall. We've got 2 beds on the exact opposite wall, and then a short bed for Jim Jar, kind of like here, on this wall. And then the other space that I have, the other like space is going to be in the middle, and it's going to be like a work table that can also like be used for prepping for the kitchen. Like it's right next to the kitchen, but it's mostly the second station being like a crafting table. So specifically like helping us to be able to make rope or make
Like a tinkering?
kind of like a tinkering station. But just like thinking about the things that we've done before we had to do, like changing, like making the parchment paper out of that mushroom or whatever, like that type of crafting sort of station.
Cool. That's awesome. So yeah, and then while you're in, like every instance that you go in, you can like you only get proficiency over 2 things. Right now, there's only 2 things, but as you guys progress, he gets the ability to make more stations. I think up to 6, and you'll only be able to be proficient with 2 within the space. So you'll eventually have to actually think about it. For now, there's not even anything to think about. Just you're proficient with both of the things as long as you let him be proficient with them. You can be a douchebag to him. No. It is your mind space. It is your rope trick, so you can also not do it.
This is Jetty.
you can just force him to call a bunch of things to him, and then be like, "Pass for that, Atreus. I'll see you later, Zarlow."
So is this setup like the permanent setup of mind space that I just said, or do I change it could I change it every time I cast it?
You can change it.
Like if I decided I don't want a work table anymore, I could get rid of it the next time I do it and put like a chemistry set instead?
No.
Okay.
No, that part is there.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can think of the limitations on it. Like you're not blacksmiths. You couldn't craft like you could make like a wooden sword.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it's the basic things that we've done before. So that's where I'm seeing that as a place to like have the tools that we need to be able to like, mush up that mushroom to then lay it out on the table as paper, or or being able to like use tools to weave that other mushroom to make rope, like that thing.
Sweet, yeah, and then otherwise you can do like chemistry stuff. You can do if there's like some sort of arcana type of thing, then you can do that, and then just anything you can think of that you can like bulk up a few different things, like different tasks. So like cutting vegetables and cooking it. That is like one station. That makes sense. And then
cool.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah. So that means I'm gonna have to remember this that I just came up with.
But you can change the room itself.
Right.
You can make it look however you want every time, but your cooking station and your crafting table are in there somewhere, no matter what.
Okay. Cool.
So I think I said 12 hours is the limit. You literally can get a full rest in this space. And you have time to like fuck with the stations, make whatever you need to do, stuff like that, and actually feel like you get to chill out.
Cool. That will do wonders for our mental health.
Yes, it will.
Okay, great.
So for now, you're in this new space, Jorrin. What are you thinking?
I'm just like, this is fucking wild. Like, I'm just baffled. I don't know what to do.
Did I do a good job?
It's definitely the most comfortable place we've been in months.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal.
So, did you make like a shower or anything? 'Cause I don't see one here.
There's a sink in the kitchen. Sorry, didn't think of that. You gotta go out to relieve yourself. Maybe another time I'll build a bathroom.
The window that we can see out of, can I like pee out the window?
I guess that's like another part of the description, right? So like I want it to have a door, but it's a Dutch door, so the window on the top and like the top, then that's our entrance and exit.
Okay.
Is this Dutch door that has a window? Because I don't think I can do a door and the window that we can see out.
Right.
That seems like it's asking too much of it. So
Window's 3x4, so it's pretty good size.
yeah, and then the bottom is the so that we can go out. Yeah.
So you can see out of Rope Trick.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this door with the window is
That's
like,
the window that we see.
if you open this door, that's where the rope is, right? Like you'll just climb down to get out of Rope Trick.
Actually, yeah, I just realized that it is a rope down. So
3x5.
what actually is 3x5? The window is 3x5. Mm-hmm. Does it say if it has to be where the entrance is?
Centered on the rope.
Centered on the rope.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it actually is then. So in the very middle of the room, there's a trap door, and the trap door is the window, and so, I guess it just has window panes in it, and you can just see through it. That's where the rope is,
Okay.
so you can see directly down.
And when you look directly down, you see your extra-dimensional hole. You see your portable hole on the ground as you're getting ready to relieve yourself.
Don't piss in my handkerchief. We can't bring it in here, so if you soil it, I will take away your proficiency with this crafting table.
Okay. I'll hold it for 8 hours.
You'll hold it.
I mean, he said there's a sink.
There's a sink. There's a sink in the
Does
kitchen.
not seem sanitary.
The kitchen
I have a bit of
has
soap left.
Yeah, you have soap, so you can scrub the sink after you piss in it.
Scrub myself or scrub the sink? Scrub myself.
And so when you guys like get up here, you pull Jim Jar up. Gabagool probably sits down there and is like ready to be like, "Don't go near the portable hole. You'll fall in."
If he wants, or he can go in the portable hole and just chill.
He can, but
I left it up to him.
he can't really climb a rope.
Right, no, like he can drop down.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then I'll just
And then if
expel him
anyone
from it,
falls in,
right?
then they just fall into a gelatinous cube and die. Okay.
Yeah. That's basically it.
And did we warn anyone?
No, you did not.
No. He can warn them, it's fine. But after you utilize the sink, I'm going to prestidigitate it and clean it.
Okay. Nice. Good going, actually.
Yeah.
You guys got lucky. Everyone is apparently excessively perceptive and notice that there's a hole in front of them, or Gabagool catches them before they do. Yeah, and as soon as you guys get Jim Jar up, he looks around and he's like, "Holy shit! This is awesome!" And he just like runs over and just like hops into the first like cushioned spot he sees. And he's just like kicking it. He's like, "This is the best!"
It is. This is great. Is there anything we need to do before we sleep? We've got about 4 hours in which to do things, and then we can sleep. So, or we can sleep first.
I don't think so.
I don't think that I have. I don't think we have anything to build. Right.
No, I don't think I have anything. Draxton. That was his name.
That was his name. I thought so.
Draxton?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jackson was Jergnome.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything. I have some pythons, but I don't know what I do.
Oh, I forgot about our folding boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do, so I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
Sleep. Done.
For some reason, it says I have 600 arrows.
You
know I
had
don't.
like 4 quivers before you tried to steal that other one just now.
Yeah, I think I meant to put 20 instead of 200. So, no, 800. 80. So, minus whatever. Okay, cool. I have 2 different sheets that I'm keeping track on, so I need to compile them.
I have 3 with this book. It's really dumb. What level am I in this book? Oh, I'm level 6 in this book. That's cool.
Nice.
42 hit points. I must have updated it then.
So sleeping in the in this enhanced rope trick area, I want you both to roll me a d12.
Oh, interesting. As a wizard, I never get to roll a d12. 1!
1. Okay.
I don't like this d12. It rolls too much.
I noticed that.
See? It says 2.
3.
Okay.
Who designed these?
Well, either way, that is still good. That's how many temporary hit points you get.
Oh, shit.
Sleeping in here gives benefits.
Cool.
Temporary
Giant.
hit points being one of them.
Sweet. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget.
Yes, write that down.
Sleeping is 10 HP. OAD.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't have anything, really.
Okay.
You don't have to use stuff
Wait.
yet. You now know that you can.
Can I take... I have some flint arrows. What is the possibility of me taking my niter, my saltpeter, and like attaching it to my flint arrows and making like a small little arrow? Like, what else would I need? Like,
You got some saltpeter, you got some flint.
as long as it strikes a hard metal surface or something, like if I shot at an armored foe,
Yeah,
it
might,
should create a
Oh.
spark.
Okay, that's cool.
yeah.
Alright, and then the niter should combust.
If you put the saltpeter on the flint arrow and dip that in your fire
Oh,
Fire
Dang.
oil.
when it hits, it will add a second d6, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to write that down. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna remember that shit. If you get saltpeter, whatever, saltpeter, flint arrows, and you have your, and obviously it's gonna have some like fire lichen, which you have way too much of anyway.
Mhm. I have a ton
But
of fire.
we need to. You need to figure out what is like comprised of, what that like dip is comprised of.
Okay.
And we also need to come up with some way to like figure out the quantity, like when it's diminished, because it's obviously magical. So I would assume like whenever you dip your arrow, it like sucks it up onto your arrowhead.
Mhm.
So it would actually be gathering a good amount of it every time.
Is it self-replenishing or
No, you have to make it.
I have
You have to
make
create
the
it.
liquid?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna need an alchemy station.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time I can add a station, I guess.
Which I think you
That
get
is.
another one next level.
Okay.
I think.
So
Is it next wizard level? Or just next level?
It's a good question. Probably next level.
Okay.
I think wizard level would also, like, obviously make sense, but, like, you're growing as a person, you're getting, like, smarter, you're able to concentrate harder, you're able to, like, envision stuff more, like, with everything that's going on. I feel like you're able to, and since you're working with this mind space right now, you're, like, able to bolster it and really bring it to life more.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll cap it. Maybe I'll cap it somehow based on your wizard level.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then currently, I think I'll just work my unworked flint arrowheads.
Okay, and I think it would be like
to like actual arrowheads.
Like this size. All three of them. Like it's enough to dip an arrowhead into.
So it probably has like 20 charges each.
Yeah, let's go with 20. Let's go with 20.
Okay.
I mean, in your first shot alone, you used 3.
Yeah.
Let's do 10.
10 each?
10, yeah.
Okay.
For now, it might go down.
Okay.
Because I want this to be like, I want to figure out how to balance it.
Yeah.
I might increase the die on it.
Have you thought about the poison yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
Good point. 2 weeks is too much for me to like remember what I need to think about for that.
Gotcha.
Since I'm driving home with you, remind me.
Okay, so 10.
10 charges each vial.
For now.
For now.
Cool.
It might go down, but the dice will go up if it goes down.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so you wake up, you feel freaking great. And in here, what does it smell like?
It smells like cedar.
Awesome.
And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. You wake up to the smell of cedar and a crackling fire. Jim Jar's just crashed the fuck out in the most hilarious position. I imagine him to just be like, because he's never been comfortable like this before. Yeah. And since this is your first actual, like, real rest, I'm gonna say you got a 10-hour sleep.
Okay.
And you probably spent, let's just say, like, an hour and a half. At this point, you're, like, the room is shrinking.
Okay.
Everything is proportionally shrinking to the center where the window is.
Shit.
We gotta go.
Yep.
It's not fast. It's not fast. Like, you're just noticing, like, oh,
No, but if we get kicked out, we get dumped.
into a portal.
And so
With
that's
a grapple.
20 full feet.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not do that next time. Put it directly at there.
Yeah.
All right, well let's go, pack up, and Jim Jar, wake up. I'm gonna snap my finger and prestidigitate like a really loud crack sound right next to it.
Oh, huh.
We gotta go.
I never slept so good.
I know.
That was amazing.
Yeah, well let's get going.
He just runs over off to the little hatch, opens it, and starts climbing down. Does the rope just sit there?
I pulled it up, but yeah, you can pull it back down.
Okay. He goes over. He climbs all the way to the bottom and starts like swinging himself, and then just like chucks himself away from the hole.
I think that's what we're all gonna have to do.
Yeah, I mean it's not that far. It's really only 3 feet from the hole because it's a 6-foot diameter. So
Yeah.
3-foot radius. It's not. That's not
Yeah.
too bad.
But he still should make. Yeah, that's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I'll
All
do
right,
the same.
you're next.
Go down, acrobatics check.
I'll do one too.
natural 20 for
That
24.
literally didn't roll. It was just like clack. You're good.
I
You
got a
freaking
9.
you backflip. You're good. You just land on the edge like oh shit, and then you lean forward and you're good.
Glabagool, come on out. Oh, no, he wasn't in there. Was he? He was staying out to tell people?
He probably like sat like
Whatever, he can
suctioned
climb
up to the
walls,
wall,
yeah.
and was like, if anyone comes up, I'm just gonna be like, don't come over here.
Poke out. All right, right, and just fold, put it away.
Cool.
As it all just fades, and the rope. Well, I guess your rope just kind of like tumbles and coils up.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, you guys are more rested than you've ever been in the Underdark, in the campaign, and you have a directive you can follow.
Yeah, I think
we
that's what
follow
we're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna.
We're
go.
just gonna straight over there.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Good morning.
I forgot to tell you to roll me a d4.
Okay. That's a 1.
Okay, you look around, and actually, should I make a perception check as well, both of you?
6 for me.
7.
I'm higher than you, and I still got a lot more than you.
Well, I'm
You look
wise.
up and you see the same gnomes up the stairs where Jergnome was. You see the same dude filling the quiver. He's right there, just filling it right now. You see someone going downstairs to go find the wizard.
Well,
I am a Time Lord! Just
Well,
kidding.
that could be good or bad depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
It has been 1 minute.
1 minute?
Outside of the hole, 1
Wow.
minute. It is not used as an escape.
And typically my rope trick is. That's interesting.
Yeah, this is an entire augmentation. You can use rope trick without having to do this.
Yeah.
I cannot use
But you
this.
cannot use
Yeah.
this to get out of anything. If you're doing this, you're possibly calling things to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can fight. You can fight, and you can cast spells. It's a little
While it's
weird.
going.
Yeah, while it's going, it's like you're starting this little generator, and it's going, and it's bringing things to you.
Okay.
But yeah,
Interesting.
that's basically the balancing aspect. Is if you call too much shit to you, you have to fight all of it. If you don't call anything, you're good. But yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to rope trick early, you can rope trick early, but then it's just rope trick.
Yeah.
So then his
You can
thing
do some
is
stupid combos with that too, though.
yeah, you can do some really sweet stuff. I'm excited to see what you guys come
Yeah.
up with it. But don't forget, there are chasm demons, there are demon lords, there are fucking black puddings, there's all manner of shit that will quite possibly be called to you because the DC is fairly high.
Yeah.
You do have to, like, yeah.
Okay.
But you know,
Interesting.
it's called black puddings, maybe, and then it'll fight like certain things too. Like they'll fight, make things fight each other if we're lucky.
Oh, yeah.
If we're lucky.
They'll melt things around them.
Yeah. We can use our dimensional hole for some protection. Corner ourselves in. Put the pocket dimension hole there in front of us, so if they come, they fall in, and I can cast Tiny Hut. You can do it inside the Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So 1 minute has passed.
Yeah. So you get
Let's
1
go take
minute.
care of these
You
dudes.
get out and you're saying good morning to everyone, and they're looking at you like you're freaking idiots.
I'm just oblivious to all of it because I feel so amazing.
Yeah, no, you feel freaking great. You're like riding a high right now. Yeah, so I think we could call it there. You are preparing to go out and find these drow that have taken up residence between where you are now and your exit to the surface world. By the way, I forgot to mention, like, as you guys climb down, you go from this warm and cozy feeling and the smell of cedar to dust and ash in your mouth and in your nostrils and permeating everything, and the sound of clanging, because I don't think you probably hear, like,
No.
you don't get like a full-on sound effect from below, right?
It doesn't specifically say here, so I doubt. And it specifically says you see through a window, so probably there's no sound.
It's like a vault door.
Yeah,
If you close it, you can see out the window, but there's no fucking sound.
that's what I'd imagine.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but
You know.
You come out into the very familiar and, like, debilitatingly different feeling and smell of the Underdark with the, normal darkness that you have and the damp coldness. But you don't give a fuck. You just had the best night you've had in 3 months, probably.
thinking about it, that would sound really fucking weird if we did hear it, because it'd be like 1 minute worth of sound stretched over 10 hours.
Oh, that'd be weird.
Yeah, you would hear like like anything.
Just like, persistent drone.
Yeah. So it makes more sense this way anyway.
Good.
Yeah, and we can make it make a little more sense as we figure it out. So now that you've used it, it's on your mind a little bit more.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty freaking sweet. You're gonna head out. Anything else you want to do before we call it?
I don't
Yeah.
have anything.
I have one thing I want. I want to buy a couple hand axes.
Well, hand axes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for fucking close quarters.
Okay. Cool.
I'll use that than a short sword.
Makes sense. You know that there's like a little tent that you have seen, you've walked by it, you've heard it, and it's always churning out equipment. You walk up, and you see 2 little deep gnomes sitting there, working their asses off, making stuff.
Greetings. I'm looking for some hand axes. 2 of them. Give me 3 and I'll give you 3 gold, actually.
Oh, yes, hello. You want hand axes? Okay.
Do.
Yes, okay. Give us like 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
You can hang out or go wherever.
Thanks, Chip.
And they just turn around. they just, alright. And they finish what they're working on, and then you see them like grabbing different pieces of jerkwood, putting them down, and then grabbing their steel that's just on this like constant smelting action. And they get their little thing and they start pouring their little mixtures, and then they stuff the wooden handles in, the jerkwood handles in, and you see them just finish up making these like hatchets basically.
Yeah.
Super fast. They're not great, and you know that because it's super fast. But
fine.
they snatch them up and they come up. Here you go. Here, hand
Here you
axes. They grab the money and they're like, "Oh, thanks. Yes." They don't even think about it because they don't do it for money. they provide stuff and get provided for. So you give them money and they're just like, "What?" Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You walk away with them and you notice that they looked like hatchets a second ago. They still are, but they are small in your hands. They're probably like this big.
Like, wait.
Like the handle and
tip of. Oh my god.
They're like relatively small, but you can still grab it, and it still has like a good sized little axe
But
head
is
on
it like dangerous? Like, if I hit, am I gonna cut my hand?
No.
Okay.
We'll say that like it comes I can't like really give a good description, but like, you know, it comes off of the like pole, off of the handle, thin and thickens at the end, pretty intensely.
Okay. Yeah.
And you grab it and you like, it's sturdy, like it's good.
Yeah.
You can
As long as I'm not gonna hurt myself using it.
You can beat the shit out of stuff with it.
That's what I'm after.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you like, I don't think there's any. Yeah, no, you're good. You've got two hand axes, but they're definitely small.
I just want to be able to ask people questions.
Ask them a question.
All right. Cool. That's all I wanted to do before we wrap it up.
I have nothing I need to do. I'm good to go.
Cool. All right. So we'll continue next time with the adventurers heading out to go and meet the drow. Meet and
Have a little talk.
yeah, ask them a couple questions. Yeah, so until next time, guys, which will be at 4 p.m. today, I believe, at Proving Grounds, have a good one.